Buhay, tourists! Are you all excited with our tour? Okay, well, me too. On behalf of our travel and tours, I am Angelica Gamboa, but you can call me Adengam, your tour guide for today. I'll tell you all about the things you will see. If you have any questions, please ask. It's my job to answer them. All my time is free to talk to you, sightseers. Let's all first do the head counts to know if we are complete. 1, 2, 3, 25. Okay, we are complete. But before we begin, let me first welcome you in the beautiful spots and historical and landmarks to be found only here in the Philippines. Besides me, our coach, captain, Sir Cherry, he is licensed and professional driver for a long years. Before we proceed, there are some reminders and safety precautions that I want you to know that our tour will be smooth flowing and hassle-free. So, kindly keep in mind my reminders. First, synchronize your time with my time so that no one will be left behind. Second, I have in me a whistle. If you hear me whistle once, that means we are going to line up in front of the bus because we are heading for our next stop. Third, I have in me a flag. I will wave to locate me easier. And fourth, I also have in me a first aid kit in case of emergency. And last, always observe a body-body system. Walk in pairs so that no one who can lost. So, we are about to start our very exciting tour. Are you guys excited? Here we go!
Welcome to the Chocolate Hills in Bohol. Undoubtedly, one of the most famous and curious landmarks in the Philippines is the Chocolate Hills. Varying in size from 30 to 120 meters, these 1,268 peculiarly shaped hills are like nothing else in the world. The otherworldly view is best observed in the summer when the usually lush mounds turn brown, earning their chocolate name. Even though the exact way of their formation is not clear, the locals have plenty of origin legends. My favorite one tells the story of a giant who used to live in the area. He fell in love with a girl from the village, but the girl didn't like him back because he was too fat. The giant has heartbroken and started taking laxatives, thus creating the Chocolate Hills. Located on the island on Bohol and spread through an area of more than 50 square kilometers, the Chocolate Hills present a striking and exotic landscape, more than worthy of being on your bucket list. Tarsiers in Bohol. This one is not like the others. The Philippine tarsier is not an island, not a mountain, or a building. It's an animal. The smallest primate in the world, rocks a Wazoo Baby Yoda look, have eyes bigger than its brain, and is one of Earth's most peculiar creatures. And now, let's go to the Banawe Rice Terraces in Ifugao. The Banawe Rice Terraces in Filipino, Hagdan-Hagdang Palayan ng Banawe, are terraces that were carved into the mountains of Banawe, Ifugao in the Philippines by the ancestors of the indigenous people. These are fed by an ancient irrigation system from the rainforest above the terraces. To the Caramon National Park is a 347-hectare a national park and protected area in Camarines Sur, Philippines. It was established in 1938. The park has caves, limestone formations, white sandy beaches, an islet lake, and a subterranean river make it popular with tourists. And now we are here in Puerto Princesa's subterranean river in Palawan. Philippines' westernmost province of Palawan is the country's biggest and most astonishing island, a tropical paradise home to silk sand beaches, lush flora, and incredible biodiversity. The biggest highlight of the breathtaking island is the underground river of Puerto Princesa, both a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new Seven Wonders of Nature. This 8.2 kilometers long marvel of nature is considered one of the most exciting experiences in the country. An eco tour like no other, a journey through the river's cave system will introduce you to the endemic wildlife of the area and reveal jaw-dropping limestone cliffs surrounded by picture-perfect pristine waters. Coron in Palawan. Coron is the place where the locals go on vacation. Coron is the place where thousands of scuba divers from all around the world go for their dream dives. Coron, the place is where you'll see some of the most outstanding natural treasures in the world. Trust me with that, if you plan a trip to the Philippines, Coron should be the cornerstone of your journey. The limestone karst landscapes, pastoral beaches, crystal clear lakes, and vibrant coral reefs coupled with a laid-back town atmosphere turn this island into, as cliché as it sounds, a paradise on earth. Magandang buhay, tourists! Welcome to El Nido in Palawan. Talking about the landmarks in the Philippines, we can't miss El Nido, one of the most popular tourist destinations in the country. El Nido prides itself with its majestic limestone formations that gracefully overlooks the turquoise tropical waters. Situated at the northern end of Palawan, El Nido is the gateway to the stunning Bakwit archipelago, home to 45 eye-watering islands and islets. Featuring a lively nightlife, a lot of Western food options, and even ATMs. El Nido is the perfect getaway for people looking for sun-kissed adventures combined with a bit of modern comfort. Now, let's go to Tubataha Reefs in Palawan, covering an area of 96,828 hectares. Tubataha Reef Marine Park is the coral heart of the Philippines, featuring a pristine coral reef, countless lagoons, and even 2 coral islands. Tubataha is so spectacular that in 1993 it was inducted as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Located in the center of the Sulu Sea, these spectacular reefs are home to a great diversity of marine life, including dolphins, whales, sharks, and Napoleon wrasses, reachable only by boat. Tubataha is among the most sought-after landmarks in the Philippines, divers often reserving their adventure years in advance. Welcome to Boracay. Boracay was the first big tourist destination in the Philippines, even though it's only 7 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide. The tiny island features an impressive 4 kilometers postcard perfect stretch of sand, the legendary White Beach, and that's not all. A total of 17 tropical beaches are scattered through the island, making it an exemplar tropical paradise. Boracay is continuously featured in best beaches in the world rankings, which resulted in such an enormous influx of tourists that in 2018, the government had to close the island for 6 months to restore the island to its former glory. And now, we are going to our last but not the least tour in Mayon Volcano, Legazpi. Mayon Volcano or Mount Mayon is a 2,462 meters high active volcano dominating the landscape of Legazpi. Due to the almost perfectly symmetrical shape of its cone, Mayon is frequently called the perfect volcano. If you're an aspiring climber or want to camp in the perfect volcano area, make sure you do your research carefully since Mayon is known to erupt pretty frequently, the last one being in 2018.
It is sad to say that this marks the end of our very informative tour. I hope everyone enjoyed and learned a lot from our trip. I hope to see you again in your future tours and enjoy the rest of your days here in the Philippines. And have a safe trip back home. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and kill nothing but time. Again, this is Angelica signing off. Thank you and goodbye. It's more fun in the Philippines.